9:10. Blake, who's our special guest with us this morning?
We have Carlin Fink with us this morning. She is with New Mexico AMBUCS.
Yes, Greater New Mexico AMBUCS.
All right. For those that don't know what AMBUCS is, can you tell us what it is?
Yeah, we are a national nonprofit, a 501c3.
Okay.
And we have over 4,000 active members across the U.S. There are only 2 active chapters in the state of New Mexico.
Okay.
We are one of them. Greater New Mexico AMBUCS is what we're called. And we established our chapter in January of this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So relatively recently?
Yeah.
Now, what do you do? What does AMBUCS actually do?
So AMBUCS is an organization run completely by volunteers. It's not funded by government or insurance. Our volunteers support individuals with mobility challenges.
Okay.
We provide scholarships to therapists in training, physical, occupational, and physical therapists, and anyone who needs a helping hand. So our chapter right now is focusing on adaptive trikes for disabled children and adults in the state of New Mexico.
Now, when you say adaptive trikes, explain to people, because they're really cool.
Yeah.
When you see the photos of them,
Yeah.
explain to people what those actually look like.
So we have a few different models, and they are specific to the person.
Okay.
So say if you have someone who can't use their legs, we have trikes that you can drive with your arms. You can pedal with your arms and steer with your arms.
Okay.
We also have trikes that have larger seats and buckles and straps for people's legs or chests to help them stay on the trike safely.
Oh, those are so neat.
And it's all about them being able to be mobile.
Mobile and independent, yes.
Wow.
We want them to be out in the community, having fun, being physically active, not just being
stuck
stationary.
at home or stationary because they don't have the means to be.
Yeah, we want them to go on a walk with their family and pedal along with them, or be a regular kid and be out. That's a really, for most of us, a memory that we have growing up is riding your bike.
Sure.
I'm thinking of a young man who goes to my church right now, and although he is mobile, he is able to walk. He does walk with ailments.
Yeah.
He doesn't have usage of one of his hands. I could pass along this information to his family, correct?
Yes, absolutely. You can get a hold of us by looking us up on Facebook at Greater New Mexico Chapter of National AMBUCS.
Mm-hmm.
You can also find us on Instagram at Greater NM AMBUCS.
Okay.
AMBUCS is, there's no K.
Okay.
A, M as in Mary, B as in boy, U, C as in cat, S. AMBUCS.
So I have to ask this too. How did the name AMBUCS come around? What does that stand for?
I'm not actually sure how it came around. I'll have to look into that. It's a really good question. I know that we're headquartered out of Greensboro, North Carolina. That's where the national headquarters are.
Okay.
And then I think there's chapters in over 35 different
wow.
states.
Wow.
So, I'm not from New Mexico.
Okay.
I'm from Oklahoma. But
Well,
I'm now a New Mexican. I've been here. And so,
welcome.
and I'm enjoying my time here. Thank you. Everyone's been wonderful. And in states like Oklahoma and even Texas, if you say AMBUCS, that's just like saying Shriners Club or the Lions Club.
Sure.
Everyone knows who they are.
Sure.
So our big challenge out here is sharing with the people of New Mexico that we are here. We want to help you.
Yeah.
AMBUCS across the nation, we're really big into community service.
Right.
We do things like build ramps, build adaptive playgrounds. And we do this at no cost to the communities or the families involved. We raise all the money.
Well, and that stuff is not cheap. These trikes aren't cheap. That
They are
playground equipment's not cheap.
Yeah, it takes a lot of community support. And so far, the people who have heard about us in Lovington have really just opened their arms and rallied around us. Lovington, Hobbs, Tucumcari.
Well, I was going to say, you have 2 chapters in New Mexico. You are actually here in Southeast New Mexico. Where is the other chapter?
The other chapter is in Eastern New Mexico.
So, Tucumcari?
More Clovis area.
Clovis, okay.
Yeah.
But you cover the whole state.
We do. Our specific chapter, the Greater New Mexico AMBUCS, does cover as far as Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Tucumcari, Hobbs, Lovington, Jowl, Eunice. if there's a need in the state,
Right.
we're trying to help you.
Carlsbad, Roswell,
Exactly.
Ruidoso.
Exactly.
So, wow.
How did you get involved in this?
That's a really good question. So I'm a physical therapist assistant. I live in Hobbs, but I work for the schools here in Lovington. And what I do is I advocate for children who have physical limitations or a disability of some sort. And I'm very motivated, obviously, as a physical therapist assistant, for them to be mobile and active and included. And so it's really important to me to not only serve the children in the schools, but the community as a whole. Because those kids grow up one day,
Right.
and we can't forget about them
Right.
once they hit 18, 19, 20.
Do you have a personal connection with that? Do you have children in your family that are mobily impaired, or did you just get a soft spot? Or
I do not have children in my family that are mobily impaired. My uncle has been an active member of AMBUCS since I was a child.
okay,
And I remember going and building Amtrykes with him, delivering trikes, showing up at AMBUCS pancake dinners, and just being a part of the community that way.
okay,
And as through what I do professionally, I do have a soft spot for children and just people of any age with a disability. Our president of this chapter, her name is Sarah. She's a physical therapist. She also works with children.
okay,
And then our Amtryke coordinator, her name is Paige. She is the pediatric physical therapist here at Norlee
okay.
in Lovington.
Okay.
And so she also, we all have these personal motivations and convictions to help.
Aw.
You've seen the various AMBUCS chapters. Do you find that physical therapists tend to populate that? Or
Yes, actually, the AMBUCS was founded in 1922, and it was founded by a physical therapist.
Okay,
But it's not exclusively for therapists.
Sure.
You can be anyone who wants to donate your time
Mhm.
to help us. But our specific chapter does have quite a few physical therapists and physical therapist assistants in it.
what kind of volunteers are you looking for? Like if somebody says, I want to help, but I don't know if I would be okay with whatever you need, or I admit that qualification. What are you looking for?
Anybody can do anything. So if we need event set up, you can
Mhm.
help us with that. If you have a truck, we can haul something. Or if you have
Oh.
maybe passing out flyers, spreading the word about events that we're going to be at, helping us recruit members, building trikes, delivering trikes, sometimes like passing out waters, things like that.
Right.
We take anybody at any capacity and whatever level that you can help.
You can find something for them to do, right?
We can find something for you to do. Yeah.
Now, if somebody would like to donate, somebody is listening right now and they say, you know what, that has struck a chord with me. I want to donate so that some mobily impaired child can get a trike.
Yeah.
What can they do?
So you can go visit us on our social media pages. Go to find us on Facebook at Greater New Mexico AMBUCS. You can also find us on Instagram at Greater NM AMBUCS. And we have links there to donate.
Okay.
Okay.
You can donate any amount.
Right.
We are grateful for anything, $5, $100, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because we are a nonprofit, it is tax deductible. So you can
Okay.
get a receipt and deduct your donation as well.
So that goes pretty well. How much does one of those trikes actually end up costing?
So on the cheap end for us, because we get a discount,
Sure.
probably $1,200.
Wow.
But on the high end, they can be up closer to $5,000.
Wow.
Oh,
Just
wow.
depending on all the specialty things that are needed.
Exactly. Yeah.
So in your capacity here, and you've seen a lot of mobility challenged children,
Yes.
and no names, but is there a case that really, really touched you that is something that you can just point to when people say, why should I be involved in this?
Seeing a person's eyes light up when they are given freedom of mobility, when they are given independence and choices.
Okay.
And when a child or an adult finds out, I can do that. You guys, I can do that.
Oh.
When they previously, it wasn't even in their realm of possibility.
Right.
When they're accustomed maybe to sitting on the sidelines and watching other people do things. That, for me, just giving people the freedom that we take for granted sometimes.
Right.
You know, we do things without thinking.
Right.
And so for me, anytime a child is able to do something that they were not previously able to do, that makes it completely worth it.
Now, Carlin, you've only done this in this chapter since the beginning of the year. And yeah, this year has kind of flown by.
Yeah.
We're in September already.
Yeah.
How many trikes have gone out? How many kids? How many are waiting? All of those
So
things.
we have a waiting list right now. We have ordered trikes for children. They're currently on back order. There's a supply chain interruption.
Okay.
And so we do have children waiting for trikes. But we have already ordered a trike for a little boy in Hobbs named Cole.
Okay.
Oh.
And we are just waiting for Cole's trike to come in. And once it is delivered to us, we're going to let the community know, and we're going to come together as a community and
Right.
celebrate Cole on
How
his
sweet.
first ride for his trike.
Wow. Is that going to be the first one here?
That's going to be we through Lubbock Monterey, there's
Okay.
a chapter in an AMBUCS chapter in Lubbock.
Mhm.
They helped us give a trike to a child in, I believe it was either Jowl or Eunice.
Okay.
Yeah, at the
Okay.
beginning of the year.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah,
Having,
but we have a goal to give 10 by June of 2026.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so we've got a lofty goal.
How many are on the waiting list?
I think there's 12 on the waiting list right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot of babies who are in need.
Well, and that brings up another question. We talked about people donating, whether it's time or money or skills. What about someone who's just hearing this for the first time and they say, I know a child that's mobility impaired, and I would like to either get them one of these or help in some way. How do they get that child to be able to be on the list, to be evaluated, or whatever the steps are? How do they do that?
They can get a hold of us.
Okay.
They can find us again on Facebook at Greater New Mexico Chapter of National AMBUCS.
Mhm.
They can also email me personally. I monitor the email box.
Okay.
greaternewmexico.ambucs@gmail.com.
It's long.
It's
but
long. It is long.
But it's all spelled out.
Yes.
Greater New Mexico, all one word, .ambucs, AMBUCS, @gmail.com.
And I can get you the application.
Okay.
And we have our own therapists that sign off for it. We have our own therapists that will measure the child or the adult, whoever, for the trike
Sure.
and get it ordered.
Now, we have some texters, I think, that
We
have
do.
some questions.
We do
Monica,
have
you want to
some
get a
texters.
couple of those?
Yeah, they just want to. This one says, "You are a great person with a great cause."
Oh, thank you. Yay. Come join us. Be a great person with a great cause, too.
Right.
We're looking for new members.
Right.
Come on.
This person said, I work with adults and children with developmental disabilities, which a lot of times includes physical disabilities. I will definitely pass AMBUCS information along to the families that I work with.
Yes, please.
And that's it. If you guys
Well,
have any
and-
questions,
and-
we've got a
and
few
that-
more minutes.
Go ahead, Kevin. You had one.
Yeah, I was just wondering, how can people help you? How can they give? You know, we got companies that maybe, have money still in their budget for giving. How can they get in touch with you guys to give?
Yes, we are looking for sponsors.
Corporate sponsors.
And yes, corporate sponsors. We need sponsors to sponsor trikes. We need sponsors to help sponsor events for us. And we need just regular members as well. I have membership application forms that I brought. I'm going to leave with you guys.
Okay.
And we can get that membership application form completed online. You don't even have to be in person. We have some events coming up.
Mhm.
We have on September 13th, the Tucumcari Fired Up. That's put on by the Tucumcari Main Street organization. It's the longest running community festival, and we're going to be there raffling off some artwork.
Okay.
There's going to be local businesses, entertainment, and food. It's from 4 to 9 p.m.
Mhm.
That's September 13th. On September 20th,
Mhm.
we're going to be in Albuquerque at the Buddy Walk at Expo, New Mexico. That's a Down syndrome awareness event from 5 to 9 p.m. And we'll be
Okay.
there selling and making sensory sticks for children.
Oh, cool.
So
Those are cool.
yeah, and so we need we have those things cost money. We have to pay to be a vendor there.
Sure.
So people when they donate, that helps us.
Okay.
We had to pay to purchase the sensory sticks.
Right.
That can help us. A lot of our members are coming out of our own pockets
Okay.
to help cover the expenses for some of these things. And so that also would be something that people could help. And then on October 30th through November 2nd, we're going to be at the Pediatric American Physical Therapy Association conference in Colorado Springs. And we're
Okay.
going to be there talking about the Amtryke program and the Amtrikes to show people how customizable they are.
Right. On all the different trikes.
Yeah. So really any money donation, time donation, a word of mouth donation,
Right.
that is, we're in such an infancy that everything would help us.
So if there is someone listening who is putting on an event,
Yes.
anywhere basically in southern or central, southeastern New Mexico, and they say, you know what, we want to donate a vendor spot to you. Is that something you can put on your schedule that you guys can go to?
Yes, we are very committed and dedicated right now. Every single weekend, one of our members is doing something for AMBUCS.
Okay.
So yes, if you guys are having an event, for example, the Hobbs Night Market.
Okay.
It's like a farmer's market, but at night on Saturday evenings. We've been there for a few
cool.
Saturdays as well, from 5 to 9 p.m. at Del Norte Park. And
because there's a lot of fall events coming up.
Yep.
Right.
Yes, and we want to be there, and we want to know about them.
Very cool. Kevin?
Is there a direct website where they can go for more information, or you're on social media, whatever?
Yes, we are on social media. Our Instagram is Greater NM AMBUCS, and our Facebook is Greater New Mexico Chapter of National AMBUCS. And then you can find the national organization as well at ambucs.org. And we do not have a K in our name.
AMBUCS.
Yes, no K.
So there you go.
Hey, if somebody wants to get in touch with you directly, how do they get in touch with you directly?
So you can email us. That comes directly to me. I monitor that inbox. It's Greater New Mexico, all one word, .ambucs@gmail.com.
Wow.
There you go.
This is such a cool program with just when you see the photos and you see the kids and
and that first photo, that's actually our president, and that's the first child we ever awarded a trike to here in the state of New Mexico.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's us doing our
that
thing.
adaptive trike, and I'm gonna see if I can hold this so that the cameras can see it. Oh, I'm not on there. That I was looking for that one. It's not there. It's up there. But that's on your website too, right?
Yes. We have pictures of other children riding bikes and trikes that we have donated.
And I just realized looking through some of the stuff, and I had seen it earlier, but it didn't even dawn on me. This has been going on since 1922.
Yeah, it was established in 1922 by a physical therapist. So we have over 100 years of history of donating to our community.
Wow.
And we want to continue that here in the state of New Mexico. We don't want people here to be left out.
Right. And I would like to encourage anyone, whether you are on the end of being able to donate, if you are on the end of having a child, to get in contact, because really it's not often that I don't have the words to describe things, but this is one of those charities that really can use the help for the children who need the help the most.
Correct. And we also we are just all about giving back to the community. For example, in August, we wrapped up on August 31st, our 50-50 raffle.
Okay.
And a Lovington community member actually won that raffle.
Oh, wow.
And we were able to give back to them over $500.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So we try to...
Now, did they donate it back to you to help with trikes?
I don't know. We haven't presented the money to them
Oh,
yet, but
okay.
they know they won. They know they
Okay,
won.
okay.
Yes, we have told them. So, yeah.
Well, just a hint, if you're a listener to this show, you might just want to say, go ahead and keep it and put it back towards a trike.
Yes.
Or if you're going to sign up for one of the Powerball tickets, if you hit, that probably a good place to
Always
throw
remember
some money.
us. Yes.
Yeah. Monica?
Tax deductible.
We don't have anything from the text line, but I just want to thank you, Carlin, for coming in and for informing us and making the public aware of organizations like this, because
Amen.
I mean, unless you're ever in need or you know of somebody in need, you don't know about programs like this. So
Right.
I just want to say thank you for the work that you're doing for AMBUCS.
Well, thank you guys for giving me the time, and thank you to all the listeners for lending an ear.
You're welcome.
That's exactly what we're looking for right now. Just
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Kevin, I'll let
Thank
you
you.
let us take us out.
Hey, I appreciate you coming in, and thank you so much. And everybody have a great weekend. Tradio is coming up next. We'll see you Monday morning, bright and early, 6:06.